Okay guys, so we're just going to do a little demo on our fruit, veg and pulse assessments. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do some Vichy carrots. So we have our carrots, some butter, some sugar, a little water. Excuse me. We're going to do a red onion marmalade, so we have some red onion, some brown sugar, some butter, some oil. We have some seasonings. We have a mirepoix veg for our lentil soup. And we have some apples, core peeled and cut into segments for an apple compote, okay? Here we have just some water for the Vichy carrots and for the compote. And we have some chicken stock. Again, we have our pots and pans all ready to go. We have our little container with our equipment and we have our service equipment, okay? Make sure the oven is preheated for your service equipment. Okay guys, so we're going to start with which would be the slowest, which is the soup, okay? We get our soup on, a little bit of heat under it, get the oil on the go, and the next slowest would be the red onion marmalade. That'll take the longest to cook down. So we get that on, get some heat under it, we get a little oil into that, okay? So we get those two pots heated up. So while they're heating up, we're going to get a little compote on the go, and we're going to get our carrots on the go. So for this assessment, we can have all four on the go at the same time, alright? So we have I have the apples in a little bit of acidulated water, it's water and lemon juice. That's just to keep them white, okay? And we can use that water with the lemon juice in it, so in they go. We just want to barely cover the apples, okay? And we get some sugar in the top of that, okay? Be careful not to do what I just nearly did, which was put salt in the top, okay? So we have our sugar into that. Essentially guys, that's that done. Just keep an eye on it, okay? So when it starts coming up to the boil, we'll turn it down really, really slow and put a cartouche on that, alright? This pot here, we're going to get our carrots on the go here. So get a little bit of heat under that. Carrots, nice bit of butter. Carrots into that. White sugar. Some seasoning. Very small quantity of water. We're not even covering the carrots. Okay? And we're going to get a cartouche on that as well. Okay? So there's a couple of cartouches I made a little earlier. That's our carrot. Okay? Just wait for the apple to come up and heat a small bit. Now, for our soup, we have our mirepoix veg. That soup a little bit, spread it out. And in the other pot, we're getting our red onion marmalade on the go. So we start cooking down our onions. As always, as everything empties, we get it out of the way, keep our area nice and clean. Okay? With our veg cooking away, red onion, get the heat down on that. Butter in on top of our onion, brown sugar, our apples are just starting to come to the boil here now, so we're going to turn that way down. You get a cartouche in on top of that. Okay? We have our veg nicely cooked here. We get our soaked lentils in on top of that. Get all that mixed through. Now the lentils are going to be the thickening agent for the soup, okay? And we've made soups before, we've used potatoes to thicken it. There's old school recipes where you can use flour to thicken. The lentils here are going to be the thickening agent for the soup, okay? So we have our veg, we have our lentils, chicken stock, we'll let that come to the boil and cook out. Here we have our onions cooking away in the butter and sugar. We're going to get a cartouche on that. Turn that down and let it cook away nice and slow. Okay?
The cartouche stop it from getting a colour on it as well.
Say again?
The cartouche stop the colour getting on the onions as well.
Stop the colour.
Like stop getting the onions a colour like browning.
Yeah, we don't want them to really brown yet. We want them to just start cooking down slowly, really, really slowly. Get all the flavour out of them, okay? And we don't really want them to brown up. So we have our carrots on the go here. Get rid of the cartouche. Let the water reduce a small bit. We have our apples chewing away nice and slowly. We have our soup on the go. And we have our onion on the go. So I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes because there's no point in you watching me standing there looking at these cooking. And as they are ready to present and cooked, we'll come back on camera. Okay? Okay guys, so back in action. Our carrots are done. Our apple is ready. We can get that turned off. Our soup is ready. And our onion marmalade is ready. So you'll see with the carrots, it's boiled all the way down. There's nothing left. All the liquid is gone. They should be nice and sweet. Our apple is nicely cooked. We just get that out. Our onion marmalade is cooked well down. Okay, nice and sticky. And we have our soup ready to blend, okay? So we just get the soup blended. You may or may not have noticed, I switched pots because the other pot was just a little bit too wide and it would have been difficult for blending. So for your assessments, make sure you use a pot that you can get into it to blend the soup, okay? So as always, when we're using the blender, don't plug it in until you need it. Make sure it's in the liquid. Turn on the power and blend, alright? Soup's ready. Now we switch it off and plug it out before we remove it from the liquid, alright? Otherwise we run a risk of blending somebody else or somebody walking into it. So we get that out of the way. So we have our service equipment in preheating. So we're going to use the dish for our, I'll show you as we present, okay? Now, so first up, we're going to present our soup. We have our soup bowl. Put it in the base plate. Nothing really complicated about it, guys, but we just need to keep it nice and neat and tidy, okay? So, the soup presented. One down. Our apple compote. There is our cartouche. Apples are just cooked through. You probably can't see it on camera, but they're just starting to get translucent. Okay, so that's our apple compote. Nice and sweet. You have the natural sweetness of the apple, and you're going to have a little taste of the sugar. And there's two presented. Little dish for our onion marmalade. Again, clean as we go along, so that when we come to present it to the assessor, we have nothing left, just our food to present, okay? Nice sticky onion marmalade. Okay? And then we have our plantain carrots, which all liquid boiled dry. The butter and the sugar has formed a nice glaze. And we present them out. Okay? So there you go. Make sure all the equipment is off. Everything nice and tidy, everything out of the way. So we have our apple compote, our lentil soup, our red onion marmalade, and our Vichy style carrots, okay? So do that on the day, guys, and we'll be all good.